Okay, so I'm going to make a video of the jack shaft setup of Roger's Hillbilly bicycle mini bike. A little close up of things here. Let me move it into the light a little bit more. Doesn't roll too easy with the friction of the belt. Alright. So you can kind of see what he did here. Well, he cut the, the down tube, and then he heated it up and bent it and just put on that plate. Kind of hard to see there. Kind of get the idea. Did the triangular gusset there. And then where the crank assembly for the pedals went, he cut that and welded up another plate there. Relatively thin steel. I think the jack shaft here, you can see, he basically just took a piece of square tube and notched it, welded that, and then I don't know, because it came in a kit, so I'm pretty sure you got the two goofy washer looking pieces of steel. It's fairly straightforward, pretty simple. I mean, it's pretty stout. That looks almost to be quarter, I'd say. And then he made the manifold here. I think it looks like it's part brazed. I don't know. He messed with that. And then there's the Delardo carburetor here. And basically, you just can rotate. Take off this nut a little bit. It's like a banjo bolt, and then you can rotate this so the carb can be put in almost any position. And then here's the other side. And then he welded on the sprocket here. Did a pretty good job to that. But I mean, basically it's, it's permanent, so don't want to rip on it too hard or else you're pretty much screwed. You have to figure out another way to put a sprocket on there. And then he kept the guard out of here so you can chop your fingers off if you want to. Raj says he wants maximum airflow. So then there's put in a little pipe plug there for the oil drain. Fairly straightforward. No slots to move things back and forth. There's probably a little adjustment, if I had to guess, for the motor, but not too much. And then he's got, I forget where he picked up these little gangster switches. I think he put the Gleep on those from Lubrizol or Lincoln Electric or something. And then gas tank off of a Toro snow thrower, I believe. And then found a old Hillbilly speedometer. Oh, man, it's a lot of trips to the grocery store. Any more Hillbilly fabrication there. Yep, and then here's what he added that. And then recently we just changed this so that it's a little bit, before this was flipped over to here, and it was a little bit, your foot was getting too close to the PTO, so we moved it, we cut it and re-welded it. So now when you put your foot on here, you're away from the pulley and stuff. So it's pretty good. It's fun little Hillbilly experience. Old Raj. And one of the more notable features is the beautiful exhaust which he used a old steel chair. He cut it up, and he said the bends were perfect for the exhaust, you know, that he needed. And then he just welded on a little inline muffler. It's not obnoxious, but I mean, it could be louder, it could be quieter. It's not terrible, but yeah, it works good. Fun little project, and I know my son is dying to drive it when he gets a little bit bigger. So yeah.